Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Ahsoka moments.
You're beaten.
Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Never.
For this list, we're looking at the most memorable kick-ass scenes from the Clone Wars, Rebels, and The Mandalorian featuring Ahsoka Tano. It's probably obvious, but a spoiler alert is now in effect. When did Snips win you over? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Confronting Death Watch. Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Here is your granddaughter. As promised. Kill them! Kill them all!
In this Season 4 episode of Clone Wars, Ahsoka comes to the defense of a village that's being oppressed by the Mandalorian splinter group Death Watch. But she's outnumbered and soon taken captive. Fortunately, R2-D2 has her back. You know when you see something so epic you get goosebumps? Well, that's what happens when we watch Ahsoka jump into the air and slice 4 heads off.
Ahsoka, now!
Thanks, buddy.
What follows is an epic duel against Death Watch leader Pre Vizsla, where the Mandalorian learns very quickly that he was wrong to underestimate her. Ahsoka shines in this battle, even if her eventual escape is a little touch and go. Number 9. Fulcrum Revealed. Star Wars Rebels. Ahsoka has come a long way over the course of the franchise. When she debuted in the 2008 film The Clone Wars as Anakin's surprise Padawan, many fans were less than happy.
A youngling?
And who are you supposed to be?
I'm Ahsoka. Master Yoda sent me.
But just as she won over Anakin, she became a fan favorite thanks to her thrilling arcs and fantastic character development. Fast forward to Rebels, and the reveal that the informant Fulcrum was really Ahsoka had everyone losing their minds.
The protocol has changed. Fulcrum. Ahsoka. My name is Ahsoka Tano.
Mind you, some fans had already guessed Fulcrum's real identity.
Phantom, this is Fulcrum. Come in.
This is Spectre 2, Fulcrum.
Why don't I talk to him?
Don't you dare.
But still, nothing really prepared us for the wave of feels as she climbed down that ladder and became part of a new series. Number 8. Escaping the Trandoshans. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. In what felt like almost a standalone movie, this double-episode arc saw Ahsoka coming more into her own as she led a group of younglings against formidable new foes. While on Felucia, the Padawan is kidnapped by Trandoshans who release and hunt down their captives for sport. Separated from Anakin, she has to rely on her own instincts and the lessons he's taught her. The arc shows her at her most vulnerable, but she rises to the occasion, inspiring the others to fight back.
We were beginning to lose hope and forgot who we are.
And who are you?
We are Jedi.
All right. We need a strategy.
If we had to pick just one kick-ass moment in these episodes, it would be when Ahsoka defeats Garnak in hand-to-hand combat.
You're beaten.
Just goes to show, Ahsoka is a force to be reckoned with or without her lightsabers. Number 7. Ahsoka versus the Inquisitors. Star Wars Rebels. The Inquisitors introduced in Rebels are relentless and terrifying in their quest to hunt down the Jedi and other Force sensitives, including children. It was pretty clear during the second season that Ezra wasn't ready to defeat one Inquisitor, let alone 2 at the same time. So when Kanan was taken out of this fight against the 7th sister and the 5th brother, things looked grim. Enter Ahsoka. This battle showed how much more powerful she'd become since the Clone Wars, with her lightsaber skills and command of the Force on full display. She took out both Inquisitors with relative ease, saving the Rebels and the day.
You are beat.
Number 6. Surviving Order 66. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Thanks to subsequent appearances, we knew that Ahsoka survived Order 66. But in the 7th season of Clone Wars, we finally got to see the tragedy unfold from her perspective. When Rex's inhibitor chip forces him to turn on her, it is a brutal, heartbreaking moment.
Find him. Find him. Find him!
But she's able to master her emotions and fend off an absolute barrage of blaster bursts, all without killing her friends turned foes.
Rex!
Mind you, Darth Maul, whom she decides to free as a distraction, is a lot less merciful. Ahsoka also succeeds in saving Rex, removing his inhibitor chip, and of course, escaping with him in spectacular fashion. Number 5. Race to the Surface, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. The revival run of Clone Wars featured a number of incredibly cinematic moments, but few stand out more than this one. When Ahsoka teams up with Bo-Katan to track down Darth Maul, she reunites with Anakin and gets her lightsabers back. But it's the moment she races Rex to the surface of Mandalore that has us holding our breath.
Race you to the surface!
Jumping from ship to ship, she runs, dives, and free falls, showing off her acrobatic skills and doing some damage on the way down. It's one of the most thrilling animated sequences in the series, and boy does she stick the landing. The scene also brought back her banter with Rex, some of the best in the Star Wars universe.
Beat you.
Some things never change.
Number 4. Duel with Morgan Elsbeth, The Mandalorian. Ahsoka's live-action debut was a dream come true for fans, and for actress Rosario Dawson, who's coveted the role since a fan first pitched it. When it was announced that Ahsoka would appear in The Mandalorian's 2nd season, anticipation was high, especially with Dave Filoni helming this episode. And it did not disappoint. Ahsoka's introduction itself could have made this list, as she stalks baddies through the fog. But the highlight was her duel with Magistrate Morgan Elsbeth. Ahsoka is clearly in her element, although Morgan doesn't go down easily. Left with just her Shoto blade, Ahsoka switches to her signature reverse grip to finish the fight. The scene is capped off with the revelation that she's hunting Thrawn, tying right into the Rebels finale.
Where is your master? Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Amazing. Number 3. Leaving the Jedi Order, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Even among Jedi, Ahsoka stood out for her talent and heroism, but she never did become a Jedi Knight. In the Clone Wars 5th season, she was framed for murder and expelled from the Jedi Order.
Wish me luck.
While she does prove her innocence, the distrust that the Jedi Council demonstrated affects her strongly.
I'm sorry, Master, but I'm not coming back.
Rather than returning to the Order, she decides to leave and find her own path. While initially Anakin sees this as a mistake, he ends up respecting her decision.
I understand wanting to walk away from the Order.
I know.
Both Master and Apprentice are outliers within the Order. It makes you wonder, what would have happened had Anakin decided to leave with her? We're not crying, okay? There's just something in our eyes. Number 2. Duel with Maul, Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
I know Anakin. Your vision is flawed.
I see the Padawan needs one last lesson.
Ahsoka's face-off against Maul on Mandalore is one of the best lightsaber duels in the franchise, animation or live action. When the Clone Wars debuted, the animation style and quality raised a few eyebrows. But every season got better and better. For the Season 7 duel between Ahsoka and Maul, the showrunners brought in Ray Park, who portrayed Maul in The Phantom Menace, and stuntwoman Lauren Mary Kim to provide motion capture. The results are stunning. Ahsoka's transformation from Padawan to a fully capable warrior is readily apparent as she pushes Maul to his limits.
You're lucky Anakin didn't show up. The way you're fighting, you wouldn't have lasted long.
The choreography is amazing, and the stakes are high as Ahsoka refuses to join Maul against Anakin and Darth Sidious.
Join me or die.
Never.
Little did she know how far her former master had fallen. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Proving her worth in the second battle of Geonosis, Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
I knew you'd come looking for me.
I never doubted you for a second.
Saving Barriss from a brain worm, Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Hello, Master Fisto. We're ready to pick up the supplies.
We'll take care of that.
Staving Off Palpatine, Star Wars: Rebels.
I can't hold it!
He's coming through!
Saving Anakin when he's injured, Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Good to see you, Snips.
This is Wag, too. He's a healer. He can make you well again.
Don't you worry. I can fix you right up.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Master versus the Apprentice, Star Wars: Rebels. For years, fans watched in delight as Anakin and Ahsoka fought, learned, and laughed together as Master and Padawan. But in Rebels, Ahsoka came to suspect that Anakin had met a dark fate indeed.
The fear, the anger, the hate. It's the Sith Lord we faced.
The Apprentice lives.
Seeing her face off against Vader brought all those memories of them together flooding back.
Revenge is not the Jedi way.
I am no Jedi.
It was an emotionally charged duel that became even more poignant when Ahsoka realized that Vader really was her old master. In a sense, her decision to stay, even as the Sith temple on Malachor crumbled around her, was a way to honor Anakin's memory, to defeat the darkness that had taken his place, even if that meant dying together.
Anakin.
I won't leave you.
Not this time.
It was a pivotal moment that brought her character arc full circle. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.